Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all the praises, honor, and glory unto the Most High and His only begotten Son. Call Him La Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rekah Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who root and teach well. Wa Barakathum, to the hopeful elect. All right, now today through the Spirit is going to be a quick lesson, prophecy, little update, going into the economy and going into famine, which is prophesied in the scriptures. You know, as one of the things the Lord is going to bring to Babylon the Great, also known as America. You see, the Lord is ultimately in control, of a lot of these things that he has. Esau, who is the red man, everybody knows who he is, who rules NATO and the EU, and his whole world, his infrastructure is based upon him. Okay, he's directing and making certain things happen that'll contribute to there being a scarcity of food, and what's going to lead to a scarcity of food is going to make people be hungry. Right, so you already know how they had the ships that had shipments of food. They were stopped. They weren't allowed to be brought. What else did they do? Now they're burning. They've been burning farms. A lot of farmers having to burn all their crops. Okay, and also you see what they're doing now, burning these chicken farms that basically have eggs and chickens and all those things. And what is that going to lead to? That's leading to these restaurants having a shortage of food, and then the eggs going up. Eggs going like up $5 or $6 more, specifically in certain more expensive areas. Eggs damn near like $7 right now, regular eggs. You see, so this is all the Lord is doing. You know what I'm saying? It's all going towards prophecy, right? And when these things happen, when this stuff gets worse and worse and worse, which is prophesied to happen, okay, it's going to make people start being in that spirit of, just taking stuff, just that the sanity is going to be gone. People are going to go crazy when they're not getting food, when they can't afford food, when they can't afford goods, when they can't afford to pay their where they're residing at. So that's why I want to go into this article as well real quick. All right, it says Federal Reserve is likely to hike interest rates again. What it means for you. You see, so these interest rates are going up as well, which is going for like mortgages and credit card expenses and all those things. These things are going up because they're raising the interest rates. Okay, and what that happens is when something has a high interest rate, it'll bite you later, man. And that's what's getting ready to happen. That's what's happening with the economy now. Which really, ultimately, what the Lord is doing is he's allowing Esau to so-called, quote-unquote, seem as the economy is declining or crash the economy so he can bring forward his universal basic income, which you all know what that is, that Revelation 13 and 16, that C-HIP. All right, that the M to the A to the R to the K, which is going to be able to which is going to be a digital C to the H to the I to the P. That's going to be inserted into you. That'll have all your stuff and all your money, your medical records and everything. And that's going to ultimately, it's going to also work miracles, like make people walk. And it's just going to be like basically just it's going to be as issued in as in being the solution to all the world's problems or issues. Okay. But ultimately, we understand that that's you showing your servitude towards this beast, which is NATO and the EU, ruled by Esau, coming in the form of the revived Romanian Empire. So if you bow down to this revived Romanian Empire, you're going to be destroyed when the Lord returns back. And for the people who don't bow down to this revived Romanian Empire, they're going to be delivered. And the ones that that be martyrs and they give their life for the faith, they're going to be risen back up when the Lord returns. Okay, now let's go into these quick little scriptures real quick. The Lord wills edifies, man. This 2nd Ezra chapter 2:6 and verse 22. It reads, "And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown." So places that have different agricultural places going to be unsown. The full storehouse shall suddenly be found empty. So we also know lockdowns are going to happen as well because of these plagues. Okay, but ultimately right now we're speaking about the agricultural aspect of famine, and it's getting ready to happen because the prices of stuff is going to go up since they're burning down the farms with the chickens in it with the eggs, and also they're burning farmers' actual farms, paying farmers to pay it. If the farmers don't want to do it, they're just burning it and destroying it themselves. You see, because why? They're trying to push forward their NWO. Okay. Next, Second Ezra chapter 16 and verse 21 and 22. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap on earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And that's majority of the people. Esau has everybody thinking everything is just fine. Nothing is going on in the world. They're putting all this stuff out. And also they're, making people seem like they're getting their life in order, having it seem like it's all these new jobs and all this stuff. Prices on stuff, some stuff went back down, but really just raised interest on it and stuff. And, people are thinking that stuff is good, but it says, and then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, which I'm speaking about right now, and great confusion. Famine goes into hunger, scarcity of food. Okay. And that's what we're seeing happening. All right. And it's only going to get worse. Verse 22, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, hunger. All right. It says, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. The sword is instruments to destroy, which is going to be by weaponry, military, and also the Lord is prophesied to come back in the midst of World War III. And in World War III, ICBM nuclear warheads is going to be shot at America. 200 million. All these different countries going to be aimed at America, man. Okay. So if you're not serving Yahweh Bashem Shai, that's the true name of the Most High, and Bahashem, which means in the name, Yahweh Shai is only begotten Son in the Hebrew tongue. If you're not worshiping the Lord and bowing down to him and serving him, then you're going to be destroyed with America, Babylon the Great. Second Ezra 15 and verse 17, a man shall desire to go into the city and shall not be able. And why is that going to happen? Because these people are going to go crazy. They're going to go mad whenever they can't pay their rent, whatever they can get access to food. Verse 18, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled and the houses shall be destroyed and men shall be afraid. Okay, and that's why the Lord is bringing judgment here. It says a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of lack of bread. So no food and what? For great tribulation. People aren't going to be able to afford this lifestyle no more. And that's when everybody's going to go crazy. Okay, so we got to make sure we stay serving the Lord, stay in his truth, man. And that's what's going to keep us in a safe haven with all this judgment and evils to be brought into this planet Earth. But anyways, Lord will, this was edifying. I want to end it off by saying, call halal, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Werkak Radash. And until next time, double honor to the apostles and elders, great millstone, who root and teach well. Shalom.